Back to my channel, I hope you're all good. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out Kat Von D makeup or KVD Beauty, KVD Vegan Beauty. You guys know the brand that I mean, right? I have been wanting to do a review on Kat Von D makeup for the longest time, but for obvious reasons, I've just stayed away from that. But as a lot of you guys will know, Kat Von D recently stepped down from Kat Von D Beauty, and Kat Von D Beauty is now called KVD Vegan Beauty, I think. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Today, I'm going to be doing a full face of KVD Vegan Beauty makeup. I have like everything from like primers, palettes, highlighters, a green lip liner, obviously. But yeah, today I am finally going to be trying everything out for myself, letting you guys know my thoughts and letting you know how it wears throughout the day. So if you want to hear more about all that, please stay tuned. All right, so first of all, we're gonna go straight in with primer. So this is the Lock-It Hydrating Primer and Base. So I've tried out a few Kat Von D products in my time. I've tried out the contouring palettes, the tattoo liner, of course, and then also the setting powder, which I used to love so much. And then I ran out and then I was too scared to buy another one in case you guys hated me. So that's why I was so bummed out about not being able to film this video for a while, because I love like everything I've tried from her so far. So I've got a lot of high hopes for the products. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of that primer. Ooh, smells like sweets. Slightly like chemical sweets. Sweets that have maybe been spiked by something, but still. Oh my God, I haven't even got my headband on yet. Who the hell am I? Right, let's fix that. Okay, let's take a bit more of that. Okay, that feels nice on my skin so far. So now for foundation, I was very kindly sent over to by the PR company. So they sent over the Lock-It foundation, and then we also have the True Portrait foundation, which I haven't really heard anyone talk about. So the shades that I have in the Lock-It one is Light 45 Warm, and then I also have Light 15 in the True Portrait one. So this one says it's liquid to powder, which that little sentence scares me. It says it's a matte finish, that also scares me. And the Lock-It foundation here says it's 24-hour wear, full coverage, transfer resistant matte finish. Okay, so we're going matte today, whether I like it or not. Let's have a little look. Okay, and the colors aren't too far off, so I might be able to do like a half and half. First of all, let's try the Lock-It foundation. So it looks like that. It's actually a lot more liquidy than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna take some on my sponge and pounce that onto my skin. Oh, that color, I haven't got any fake tan or anything at the moment, and obviously with the whole isolation thing, I don't know if this video will go up before the isolation's over or not, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been out of the house, I haven't been fake tanning, and for once, it's actually kind of worked in my favor because this color looks pretty much spot on. Okay, it's doing that thing where it does just look matte before it's even like dried down. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. I don't know if there's like a specific term for it or anything, but it just kind of looks a bit cakey almost. And don't get me wrong, I love cake, but I'd rather my face didn't resemble one. And take a teeny tiny little bit more on there, literally like the tiniest little blob. The coverage is really good. I am definitely into the coverage. Obviously, I haven't put any under my eyes or anything like that. But yeah, I'm liking the coverage. It's more matte than I would like, but it is a matte foundation, so what are you gonna do? Now let's try this guy out. So it says to give it a good shake. This is so watery. My bingo wings are flying all over the shop right now. Okay, so let's see what this is like. This is literally like so liquidy. So I guess I'm just gonna give it a splooge. Okay. And then I'll just try and show you guys in the macro here. Okay, that goes a long way. It's doing that thing again. It might blend out in a second because the other one did. Yeah, it's doing that thing again. This one is a lot more lightweight. Like the other one's not overly heavy or anything. It does give you obviously like a lot of coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. This one, however, is, because it's such a thin consistency, it really doesn't feel like anything on my skin. It feels more like a serum. Yeah, the cakiness is starting to blend out. It does just take a minute to kind of get right in the skin. But no, I'm liking how that base looks so far. Very full coverage, very kind of like one tone, but that's what I like. So yeah, so far, I'm digging both of these. Michael! So now we have the Lock-It concealer. This one here is in the shade Light 7 Warm. And what does it say here? It says 24-hour wear, crease proof, full coverage, hydrating. Okay, hydrating. We like that. So it's got this little like diamond shaped doe foot. I'm just gonna swipe that under my eyes and also do a bit just like in the inner corner as well. And also just do some on my lid as well. Screw it, why the hell not? I'm done. Abstract makeup look. Hashtag IG daily, pick of the day. I'm making fun of people, but like that's 100% what I hashtag like every single photo that I ever do. Okay, so let's do a little side-by-side comparison. So we'll blend this out. Oh, got a little eyelash. Make a wish. I wish I can freaking get this on my face. So I'm just gonna fully work that into my inner corner and stuff. Okay, yeah, that's definitely giving me coverage. It's giving me a lot of coverage. And it doesn't look cakey under my eyes or anything like that either. I'm gonna take the tiniest little bit more, just to like pop it right there. I always double up for my inner corner no matter what it is. So yeah, I'm just blending that out. That's pretty intense, not gonna lie. Looks good though. Like, it's just completely gotten rid of everything. So then again, do it on this side here. So I'm just doing a swoop under there, and then kind of doing a swoop on the inner corner, and then slathering it on my lids. And then again, blend all of that out. Yeah, quite like that. It is definitely more matte than I was expecting, but it looks good. It's covered everything up. It looks flawless. So far, so good. Anyone just love, right? Let me know your favorite squash down below. Some people call it cordial. I can't remember what they call it in America. Like juice, basically. Let me know your favorite squash, cordial, juice, this stuff in the comments down below. I'm just smelling it here. I've got orange and pineapple, the best. Orange is like definitely up there with the orange and pineapple. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's like a whole other ball game. Gotta have it in a pint glass as well. I literally bought these pint glasses so I could have squash in them. And not so I could drink beer, although they are definitely also useful for that. So now I have a liquid highlighter to try out. I didn't even know they did liquid highlighters, but apparently they do. So this is the Metal Crush liquid highlighter, and I got it in the shade Gold School. From the pictures, it looked like these were a little bit more kind of like glittery than I would maybe like, but I'm still just gonna give it a go. So it's like, oh my God, I love it. It's so soft and fuzzy. It's like this little, I don't know what texture this is, but it's very soft. It's maybe not the applicator I would necessarily use for a liquid highlighter, but if it works, it works. So just gonna crank that up, soldier boy. Okay, we've got lift off. All right, let's try this. Oh, okay, so it is pretty glittery. Basically, it like comes out white, and then as you kind of blend it out, it just turns into more of like a gold color. Let me just try this here. I made a bit of a mess there. Let me just, oh my God. I'm gonna take it on my finger. I'm just gonna pop that on there, and then just tap that out with my sponge. I mean, you can see it does just kind of like, oh, you can see it there when I actually get my face in the freaking macro lens. Oh God. Oh no, I don't like it. I was thinking, oh, I like it. No, I don't like it. It's just a bit, I don't like that one. No. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with a bit more of my foundation because, yeah, I'm not digging that. And we're gonna cover it up and pretend that never happened. I mean, I was gonna say I think it would work for something a bit more editorial, but I mean, it wasn't even blending out properly on my skin. It does just look a little bit kind of patchy. I get it though, like it does look nice. I'm not necessarily into like overly glittery highlights like that, but I do get it. It looks nice. It just looks chunky on the skin. So yeah, we'll scrap that and we'll now just go straight into powder, which I'm really excited for this. So yeah, I used to love this so much. I only had a mini. Oh, I've got it back. Oh, it's such a good powder. It's got like a big tab there and everything. I swear I haven't used this in maybe like 2 years or something crazy. I mean, it's crazy considering it's like one of my favorite powders. So I'm just gonna do my usual and tap off the excess. And then I'm gonna go straight under my eyes here. Oh no, you can still see some of that highlighter is like just poking through there. It's like, you put me on my face, I'm gonna stay on your face, bitch. I love this powder so much. So now this under eye, and I'll just blend around my nose, around my mouth, onto my chin, and then also on my forehead. Just looking dressing gown, Michael? Yeah, that's a normal thing to do. And I'll take a larger fluffy brush, and I will just go in the lid there, and just blot the rest of my face down. Ooh. I always used to use this with a very kind of like moisturizing foundation, basically the Milani 2-in-1. So I'm interested to see how this works on more of a matte base. It does definitely look a lot more matte, and you can maybe see a little bit of my pores around here. Yeah, weird. I used to love this so much on my usual kind of hydrating base, and I'm sure I still would. On a matte base, I do still like it. It does definitely look a lot more matte though, like around my nose and everything like that. But I've got to say, like one of my all-time favorite things about this powder is it just makes your makeup just not budge at all. That combined with setting spray. So now move on to a little bit of bronzer and contour. So obviously I have the 2 shade and light palettes. I've used these many times before. The cream contour one is like, I do like it for cream contour. I'm just not much of a cream contour kind of person. It is a good one. It's just like cream contour is just generally not for me. This one though, I really love. So first of all, I'm actually gonna go straight in with a bronzer. Normally I do my contour first, but I'm just gonna go in with bronzer. And I'm going to pop that on my cheeks. Oh my god, I forgot how pigmented this stuff was. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go quite high with that and just really warm up my face because the contouring shade is super cool tone, so you really don't need a lot of that. So again, bronze up this side to get the colour down and then just slowly tap that out. Da, 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 da. Like so. So then I'm going to take my little contouring brush here and take that cat hair off. Thanks, Michael. And yeah, I'm going to go in with a tiny little bit of this contouring shade here and properly just sculpt out my cheekbones and my jawline and basically my entire existence. And then again, just a tiny little touch right on my temples. Oh, I don't like something that's happening on my face right now. Can you guys see that there? I am not enjoying that. It looks kind of like oily almost. What if I pounced it out with a sponge a bit more? Ooh, it's not. Wait, how the hell are there smile lines there already? Okay, something fishy's going on here. And it ain't Michael. I'm sorry, Michael, but your breath does smell a little bit like fish. Ooh, yeah, not. Something just happened all of a sudden. I'm not feeling it. All right, so let's see if we can change that up a little bit. So now I have a highlighter. Now, I'm actually not excited about this. I know, but like this, again, is in the shade Gold School. So it's the Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter. Again, the reason I'm not excited about this is because I feel like it just looks a little bit kind of glittery, but we'll see. Yeah, it's just a bit, I mean, it does look really nice. It does just look a little bit kind of more glittery than I would normally like. But I am still very, very curious. Okay, I'm going to take my Zoeva brush here and just swirl a few times around there. Tap off the excess. And pop that on my cheeks there. Okay, so from far away, so far we're looking good. I'm just grabbing my mirror. All right, it actually looks better on the skin than I thought it was going to. As you kind of blend it out, it does just sort of merge into the skin a bit better. And it's intense as well. It looks good, like it looks really good on this camera here. But I feel like on the macro, you guys are really going to be able to pick it up a bit better with like the texture on my skin. I feel like it's maybe the foundation that's throwing me off a little bit. Because like, I feel like if my foundation was a lot smoother around here and a lot less matte, the highlighter would then probably look smoother as well. But no, I actually quite like that. I really wasn't very excited about it at all. I thought it was going to be very similar to the liquid one, just in like a powder version. But actually, it's a lot nicer than what I thought. It's a lot more wearable. I was looking at it thinking it was just going to be something very kind of editorial. It is pretty. It's just not my fave. So yeah, I'm just going to pop some more of that, obviously on like the high points of my face and everywhere else. Just like that. So now for blush, I have one of their newest products. This is called the Everlasting Blush and it's in the shade Foxglove. Oh, the packaging is so nice. I love that it's not just like your standard square or round compact. Yeah, that's what the blusher looks like. It's a very kind of Steph shade. Let me swatch it quickly. That looks so nice. That looks really nice, actually. All right, I'm going to take a touch of that on this brush here and just tap off the excess on my wrist. And just pop that in between there, like so. Yeah, that goes on really nicely. Even though I'm not necessarily feeling the base makeup, it went on really, really nicely. No issues with that at all. So now I'm going to try and like soften everything a little bit with some setting spray. So this is the very famous Lock-It Makeup Setting Spray. Heard so many people talk about this, but again, never tried it out for myself. Does it have a smell? Oh, it's a nice mist. Just smells like cucumbers. See, I'm hoping a little spritz of this will kind of help to like merge all of this together. Lol, little spritz, dousing my face in it. How's that all looking? It looks better because it looks a bit more healthy, but like, can you guys see here? I've barely even moved my face and I've already got creasing around here and under my eyes as well. There's a lot of creasing. Okay, we'll see how that kind of wears for a minute. So now I'm going to go in and fill in my brows just a touch. Obviously, I won't have my brows microbladed, so I don't really need to do too much to them. Never really did, but I do like to just add a little bit of oomph to them. So what I have here is a 24-hour Super Brow Long Wear Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. Again, cute packaging, very satisfying. Okay, so I'm going to take some of that on my angle brush. Oh, it feels very creamy, a lot more creamy than like the Anastasia pomade, for example. Yeah, it's a lot more creamy. So I'm basically just making a point with my brush, so just going over and over in the lid like that. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in a few little teeny tiny hairs up here. And just thicken up the tail of my brow there. And then just go ever so slightly underneath here. Flick that upwards. That colour is literally spot on for me. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Okay, and just a heads up, this stuff seems to dry down really, really quickly. Like all of that in the lid has already completely set down. So now move on to eyes. Now a palette that I am very, very excited to have my hands on. It is the Shade and Light Eye palette. So again, like I've heard so much about this, but just never had it for myself. So if you've never seen it before, that's what it looks like. It's basically just like the best kind of neutrals palette ever. It's got everything. And so today I'm just gonna be doing a nice little brown smoky eye. So first I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in with this shade here. So these are basically like your transitions. You can use whatever the hell you want as your transition, but they've just kind of put these here as like larger eyeshadows because chances are you're probably gonna use them a lot more. So I'm just gonna pop that right in my crease. I haven't set my lid down or anything, although this concealer does set down kind of by itself. Okay, whoa, that is, that's a lot more pigment than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a light little wash of color, but okay, nope, fair enough. So I'm really just gonna feather that out here. Then using the same brush, I'm gonna take this shade here, just give my brush a little wiggle, and I'm gonna smack that on the outer corner, and then just with whatever's kind of left on my brush, just start to bring that inwards. And then work that back in the crease as well. And then basically gonna move up the line a little bit, go in with this one, and tap some more of that on the outer corner, and again, just kind of bring that in. I'm basically working my way up to that fourth shade there. I really want that like all over my lid. Okay, there's a couple of little teeny tiny bits of fallout, but nothing major. Yeah, I'm basically just putting that all over my lid, to be honest. I'm then just gonna take a little bit more of that transition shade that I first used, and I'm using a slightly more kind of like fanned out fluffy brush, just to really get that in the crease and blend all that out. And I also like to use this one to help kind of flick everything outwards a bit. So then taking that same fluffy brush that I was using before, I'm gonna go in with this deeper brown shade here. It's like a super cool tone brown. And I'm basically gonna pack that all over my lid. So I'm just literally like slapping it on at the moment. I find this method really kind of works if I'm doing something really like blown out and smoky. So yeah, I'm literally just slapping and tapping basically. Woo, that is smoky. So now I'm gonna go back in with that darker brown shade here. I'm just gonna pick that up on a pencil brush and really tap off the excess there and run that on my lower lash line. My eyes are fully changing color at the moment. I've said it before, but they are like, they're really changing color. They've gone from being quite like a warm brown to now being kind of cool tone, a little bit hazily, not green, not grey, but I don't know, like the outer part of my eye is a little bit more cool tone. It's weird. And then I'm also going to take a little bit more of that transition shade and just run that at the front as well. And just blend any of that bit out there. And then just use that same brush that I was using earlier just to kind of blend everything outwards a bit. Nice. I mean, I know it's only a neutrals palette. It's like, it's nothing groundbreaking or crazy. At the time when it was originally launched, it was like, okay, there weren't 8,000,012 palettes out there like there is now. So is it the most exciting palette in the world? No. But it is a banging neutrals palette. And I mean, you could do everything from like a kind of nothingy sort of look, just a little bit of like this lighter shade on your lids or something a bit more warm tone with these shades down here, to something super cool tone with this black. So yeah, it's a good neutrals palette. Is it blowing my mind? No, but it's just a palette of browns basically. But I like it. So now I'm gonna go straight into mascara. Again, this is another product that I am very, very interested in because again, I don't feel like I've really heard many people talking about it. So it's the Go Big or Go Home Volumizing Mascara. Oh, that is big. That's what she said. One day I'll get bored of them. I promise, like one day I'll stop doing the whole that's what she said thing. But that day is not today. So that's what the wand looks like. It kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara wand, which I love. So looking forward to this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just run that through my lashes. Right, so let's just pop this on. It's taking a second to actually pick up my lashes here. Let's try another little dunk. Maybe it needs to be redunked. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it going now. Okay, so as a lot of you guys will know, I've got a lash lift. So my lashes are already kind of like quite curled upwards. This is making them curl even more. So I swear at some point my lash is just gonna like fold back onto themselves. Let me just show you on the bottom as well. You might be able to see it a bit better there. Like, look at my bottom lashes there. That's mental. I don't know what it is about this. Everything that it's doing, I like, but there's just something about it that's just, not wowing me. And I'm not sure what it is. It looks good. It looks nice. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know how you guys like to use it. Let me know if it's a favourite of yours. I do really like it. It's a good mascara. There's no denying it. But there's something that's like, I don't know. I was kind of waiting for like an oomph moment. And I didn't really get it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this one. So then for lips, I have 2 different lip products. I have a lip liner in the shade Lemmy, which is green. I don't know why I got a green lip liner, but I don't think I have any, so I think that's probably why I picked it up. And then I also have one of the very famous liquid lipsticks in the shade Ludwig. I don't know how you say it, but it's like a nude. I have tried these out before a long time ago. I tried them out when, do you guys remember the subscription box, Love Me Beauty? They used to do little Kat Von D minis. And yeah, I really loved them back in the day. So that's that shade that I got there. But I do really want to try out this green shade. I really want to. Okay. Oh my God, that is really green. That is really green. Do I do it? Do I? Screw it. Probably find this like stains my lips now. Wait, it is a lip liner, right? Yeah? Ooh, they are very creamy. These are so creamy. This is so green. All right, so ignore how badly my lips are lying, because honestly, I'm not going to keep this on for too long, but I'm kind of obsessed with that. Yeah, what? I'm kind of obsessed with that. Huh? Yeah, I like that. I didn't have a green lip liner before. I do now. Who knows how often I'll whack this bad boy out, but yeah, I really like how this looks. Like, I'm actually really into this look as a whole, to be honest. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly get a makeup wipe and wipe all this off. Hopefully it doesn't stain, and then we'll pop this guy on. All right, guys, I got it off, mostly. Although now my lips do look a little bit grey. So now I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick, which, like I said, was in the shade Ludwig, whatever the hell you want to say, this colour. So yeah, it's been a while since I've used these. Nice colour. Oh, that is a nice colour. Hello. So obviously what I'm going to do as well is, while it's still wet, I'm just going to take a tiny little touch of concealer, pop that on the back of my hand, and then just tap that in with my finger. That's a really pretty colour. It's a little bit more kind of like rosy than my usual nude, but I really like it. All right, guys, so this is the finished look so far. So it is currently 12:20, and we're currently in the midst of the whole like quarantine or lockdown sort of situation. I don't know if we still will be. Hopefully we won't be by the time this video goes up. But yeah, today I'm not really going to be doing anything, really, because I'm not really allowed to leave the house. But yeah, like I said, it's 12:20 now. I'm not sure how long I'll have this makeup on for, but I'm going to see if I can wear it for at least like a substantial amount of time. So yeah, this is how it's all looking. I will, of course, add in a little macro as well to show you guys everything close up. It is looking better than when it was like when I was having that little worry near the start. It's just everything looks kind of heavy, and I'm aware I do have a lot of makeup on my face, but I don't know, it's just like this base and everything. It's like creased around my nose. It's showing off a little bit of texture around here. There's some aspects of like all of this that I love. Some I'm a little bit like iffy about. I think it's mostly down to the foundation maybe. But yeah, I'm going to see how this wears in the meantime, and then I will check back with you guys and we'll see how it looks. All right, guys, so it's actually a fair amount of time later, which is probably why I'm looking a little bit worse for wear right now. It is currently, I just ate a Pop-Tart. I probably have crumbs around my mouth. It's currently just gone 10:11, so I've had this on for like almost 12 hours now. And the first thing I've got to say is I don't like my base. Was this the Locket side? The Locket side is worse than the other portrait thingy side. Yeah, they've just gone very kind of like, it's like they're sitting on top of my skin and they're looking very matte. And Ollie said earlier on, like he's usually like one of the best judges for me. I said to him earlier on, I was like, what do you think of my makeup? And he went, very matte, and didn't really say anything else. I mean, you can see a lot of like the highlighter, the bronzer, the brows, the mascara, everything like that has stayed on. Even like my lip liner, I literally just had an Indian as well, but like even my, like the lip liner for my liquid lipstick, that's still on my lips. Yeah, it's just the foundation, like the foundation or concealer or primer, those three, it's something to do with the base. They're just not loving it. So like overall I like it, but yeah, like the foundation and concealer, which at the end of the day is like the basis of the whole makeup look, wasn't really a fan by the end of things. But you know what? Let's just leave this video on a positive. Let's talk about a few things that I liked. So we all know I love the powder. I like the eyeshadow palette. I like the brow pomade. I like the mascara. I just can't figure out what it is about it that I'm just not 100% on. Liquid lipsticks, great. Pretty much everything was good. The only thing that didn't work for me was just like a combination of either the primer, foundation, or the concealer. Need to work that out, but I'll report back. Not on my hands gone like this. Like, why when I talk, I'm just like, something like chicken claw? So yeah, overall, pretty good. Altogether though, maybe not. So guys, as always, let me know your thoughts of this makeup look in the comment section down below. Let me know your favorite Kat Von D makeup products, or if you're gonna be like trying out anything from this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Still probably got like Pop-Tart all over my face.